Hey everybody, I'm Erin with FM99 and I'm hanging out with Matt from 3 Days Grace. Matt, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Yeah, so have you guys been busy lately?
Yeah, like we just filmed a video and did a photo shoot in LA. The three of us are from just outside of Toronto, Canada. So it was nice to get out and do something and travel again. It's been a good couple of years since
It's been a while.
yeah. So to get out and film a video, it feels like we're really starting back up again. So
It's got to be fun. You got to get that oh gosh. I'm sorry, I hit a trash can under the desk. I love Toronto, by the way. I really love Canada. I've been to Toronto a few times and Montreal. Absolutely love it. But Toronto, I'm hoping to go back again, hopefully in August. There's a tennis tournament that I like going to over there. So
sweet. Yeah, like summers are definitely better. Like winters.
Maybe just a little bit.
Yeah. It's getting cold here.
Has it snowed yet?
It actually did 2 nights ago, so it's melted now, but we'll probably get some more here shortly in the next couple of days.
Oh my gosh, I'm kind of jealous. It does not snow here. If it does, it's like maybe an inch or two, and then the whole city like shuts down for a couple of days.
Yeah.
We're not prepared.
Yeah.
It's kind of pathetic, but I love it. So, we haven't had much new music from you guys lately, but I know that's about to change. You guys have a new single coming out, so-called Life.
Yeah. Exciting.
Yeah, so tell me about that.
Well, I think like so-called Life, the verses are like your weekday, and then when it gets to the chorus, it's kind of like your weekend. It's a party song, like it's just about how life can get pretty boring, and then you need something to make it better. And like we all have things that we do or take or to have a little
Spice
fun,
things up a little bit.
yeah And I feel like that chorus, when it hits, it's kind of like the weekend. It's kind of like Friday when you get home and
ready to let loose.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Or relax, depends on your mood, I guess.
Yeah.
So I mean, does this mean maybe we got a new album coming out in the near future?
Yeah, I think May we're looking at.
Okay, awesome. Well, I know we're looking forward to it. So like, what's your writing and recording process like?
Well, this one was definitely different because our guitar player moved to Indiana, and he was from the same area just outside of Toronto, and it made, and we got completely shut down here where we couldn't even we weren't supposed
to do the border thing. Like us Americans weren't allowed in for a while.
Like I think it just opened up both ways just a little while ago. I think you could fly, but still, like, with the pandemic, we didn't know what was going on. So we kept working because we planned on it. We planned on writing a record over this time anyways. So we had to do it over the first half of it was done over Zoom and through listen to apps that you can send your Pro Tools session out, and we could hear what our drummer was working on. I could send vocals from here. Barry, our guitar player, could send guitars from there. So we were piecing it all together just to get demos and get songs together. So we did get half the record done that way, and then finally we were able to get in the same room and hash the rest of the record out.
Do you find that it's easier when you're all together, or did you kind of like the convenience of being able to just kind of do things here and there?
There's benefits to each of them. I feel like we are better in a room, because we you can hear the guitar, or it's hard, sometimes through Zoom it cuts out, or
You're like, wait, what was that?
Yeah, exactly. But there's definitely benefits to both.
Well, that's good. I feel like I'm not in a band. I'm not a musician, so I don't know. But I feel like I would definitely like being all together. I feel like if there was an issue, you could probably hash it out a little sooner than over Zoom or email or whatever.
For sure.
So you guys are getting ready to hit the road again. We're going to be seeing you at the NorVA on April 25th. So I know we're very excited about that. When you're hitting the road, do you have like a top 5 tour essentials? Like you always bring on the road, things you constantly need? Sorry.
That's funny. Yeah, like for me, it's like I use a lot of throat coat. It's like a tea that like.
Got to keep the vocal cords nice and warm.
And yeah, I actually got a new. I play a lot of video games, so I like to bring a console on tour and just.
What's your favorite video game right now?
Fortnite is my favorite game right
Fortnite, really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I tried playing that like for 2 seconds and I was god awful. So.
Yeah, it takes a while. Like these kids are so good, and like I like the game. At first, I was like, "This is too childish." When I looked at it, no, this is too childish. But like the feeling it actually like you get when it gets down to the wire and like you're trying to win, it's actually a pretty good rush. And
you get reeled in.
Yeah. And that's why all these kids are so addicted to it and playing it all the time, because it is addictive.
Are you doing like the live so you can talk to people? Like, do you ever get kids like just crapping all over you or something?
Oh yeah, yeah, like, I go on live and like in some teams and stuff with people that you don't know, and it's sometimes pretty comical. But like, it's like, wait a second, is this kid like 8? Like, like.
He's probably like 12 years old, waiting for his mom to cook dinner. Like,
yeah, it's funny.
That's hilarious. So you've got your throat coat, you've got the video games. What's next?
I think having a good touring rig, recording rig, just so you can throw ideas down and do that too is essential. Yeah.
Okay. Any more?
Yeah, like some good rock clothes and then some good comfy clothes for after.
Obviously.
Yeah, because like after it.
Looking back on your career this far, you've had a huge, awesome career and it's still going. Are there any like really big standout moments or shows that really struck a chord with you and you're like, sticks with you forever?
Yeah, the first Rock on the Range that I did when I first joined the band, it was I think it would have been 2014. Yeah, like when I got on the stage on Rock on the Range, we had pyro and all this stuff, and it was just like the sun was just starting to go down. But anyways, there was like I think it's like 35,000, 40,000 people at that one, and it's in a stadium, and like I kind of had like a movie experience where I was kind of like, is this for real? Like, am I really? Yeah, like it was just so cool, like to be up there in front of so many people and have like all the lights and flames and all that stuff. It was like, I don't know, surreal. It was almost like, am I doing this right now?
Like, is this my life? This is my life.
Yeah, like how did I get to here? I like, yeah, just like super humbling. So that was one of them for sure.
That's awesome. I can't even imagine. That would be amazing.
Well, it is still, and to get back out there and start doing it again, it'll be refreshing and new again. When you're out there for like 2.5 years, by the end of the 2.5 years, you're just like, all I want to do is nothing. Like,
yeah. Sometimes it's good to like take a step back, take a break for a little bit. Not that anyone asked for this break, but we got it. Yeah. But now, it gives you time to recharge, refresh, kind of come up with new ideas and new ways to approach things. So yeah, that's awesome. So you guys have 15 number ones, which is crazy. If you had, this is hypothetical situation here, if you had to only perform one of those for the rest of your life, which one would it be and why?
Ooh. I don't know. Like, that's a tough question. I really like playing Painkiller live because, obviously I'm on the song, and
Yes.
um, I like playing guitar. I get to play guitar for that one, and
Okay.
yeah, like it's fun. Like I find it fun. I made the riff a long time ago, so I get to play. Like it serves me right. Like it just feels good, and people freak out to it. It's actually one of the harder songs to sing, but it's just fun. I like playing the guitar and playing again. Yeah,
You're just like fully rocking out to that song.
totally.
So obviously, when you guys are on the road, I'm sure you get stuff from fans all the time. What is the strangest thing you've ever received from a fan?
I got like a small, like it's almost, what's the ventriloquist dummy
Oh
almost.
no, you got one of those?
I got one of them in Russia, but like his hair is like, I don't know if he's in here. I don't think he is in here. I don't
Oh
know.
man, if he's in there, we got to see him.
I don't know where I hid him because he was creeping the family out, so I had to get him out of the house. But he, like, it looks a lot like me, and it was a lot of time put into him. It was cool, but it's kind of creepy too. I had like creep out the other band members and like talk like he was.
Oh my gosh, nothing weird has happened at the house since you brought that back, has it?
No, it's been years. Yeah.
Well, that's good. At least it's not haunted. So I've got one more question for you. If you had a personal rock and roll Hall of Fame, who would be in it? Whether it's a band that's already in there or a musician from that band, regular artist, or if they're not even in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, give me like, I don't know, 3 or 5 people.
Well, Jim Morrison and the Doors. I'm a big fan of the Doors. I grew up listening to Jim Morrison and the Doors, and I feel like he's such a good lyricist and poet, and like great musicians. It just reminds me, like he started off with his back turned to the crowd because he didn't like feel comfortable up there. But then as soon as he turned around, he just let loose, and like he became one of the like best frontmen of his time.
Oh yeah.
And I can relate to that because it's like when I'm not on stage, I'm not like, I don't want to be the center of attention. I'm not like, I don't go looking for that kind of stuff. I don't want to be the loudest in the room. But when you're the lead singer of a band, you kind of gotta be when you're on stage. So,
gotta bring it.
Yeah, I can't go up there and be shy and be like, well, hey guys, I'm kind of shy right now, but so I can relate to that a lot. And I guess Kurt Cobain and Nirvana was a big influence for me. When I started listening to them, I wanted to write music and I wanted to learn their songs, and I was a big Nirvana fan, and it made me want to be a musician for sure.
All right. Okay. Anybody else?
Oh, I think the Deftones. I'm a big fan of the Deftones.
Me too.
Yeah, like when White Pony came out, I would have been like around 18, 17. So I started like singing all those songs and screaming, and that's when I started to find my voice. I got a delay pedal from my uncle, and it was actually, it wasn't a pedal, it was a rack from the 80s. So when I got that, I plugged my voice through that, and it would carry my vocals and like delays and stuff, kind of like how Chino had, he's always got effects on his voice, and like it adds a vibe, and like
it's kind of like this haunting vibe, but it's they're so amazing.
Totally. And like the way that they work is interesting too, because he doesn't really like think about what he's saying. He just says stuff that he that match up with his melodies and that he thinks are good. Like he doesn't sit and think, okay, does this make sense for the song? He just does what he feels should happen. And I feel like music should sometimes be like that, where it's like you shouldn't think about it that much. You should just do what you want to do. And if you're having fun and doing what you want to do and singing what you want to sing, then it becomes like that. And it's like the depth.
Well, other people see that too. I mean, if you're having a good time and you love what you're singing about and you love what you're doing, people are going to notice that and they're going to gravitate to you.
Yeah, but he doesn't, like, it's interesting. I read up, like, he just says words that are like, he's like lyrics that are cool and that match the melody, which is interesting. Yeah, Deftones are a big part of, like, you know, me finding my voice, because I was covering all their songs and my scream, and yeah.
What do you think of the latest album?
I haven't actually listened too much.
Really?
No, I should check in and listen. Yeah, I haven't heard. I should.
I feel like it kind of gives whatever era Deftones you like. I feel like there's a little something for everybody on this album.
Nice. Yeah. I'm a big fan Around the Fur and White Pony.
I mean, classics.
Yeah.
They're so good. Well, Matt, thank you so much for talking to me today. Obviously, everyone go check out So Called Life when it comes out, and then we will see you April 25th at the NorVA.
Right on.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.